Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to the lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Fox here again today, and I'm going to be telling you guys about the time I got in trouble with the cops. So, I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I did not enjoy the incident, so yeah, let's get into the story. So it all started off the day I was at my friend's house. We were on his trampoline, just jumping, and then we came up with an idea. We decided, why not go to the abandoned house next door and climb on the roof? And so there had been so many other kids in the neighborhood that had done it before, and so we just thought it was all perfectly fine. So pretty much what happened is we were just hanging out there, and then we hear the neighbors yelling something, and so we decided to leave. So we took off on our bikes, and we decided we were going to go over to our friend Jordan's house. So here's the funny part. The thing that made us leave is I told my friend that the cops pulled around the corner as a joke, and then it finally turned out, while we were going to Jordan's house, there was a cop that pulled up while we were in his driveway, knocking on his door to see if he wanted to come out and go to the skate park. And so the cop pulls into the driveway, and we were about to take off, but, you know, at this point we were like, oh crap, we're kind of in trouble. So pretty much just this cop's asking us, like, all these questions, like, what are you doing here? We got calls about you at the house. So we were just like, no, we weren't there. And then he's, like, going along with it, and then he's like, all right, what's your names? And where's your, where do you live and stuff? I gave him my neighbor's address, the abandoned house next to my house. And then he's all like, okay. And he asked for our phone number, so I gave him my phone number. And I had my phone shut off at the time, so it was pretty much like, yeah, I'll be fine if he calls it. And so I figured it's all good. And then, yeah, so pretty much after this point, he's, like, asking us so many questions. And then my friend goes, are we in trouble? He's like, no. And he's like, do you guys realize that it's a crime to be trespassing? And then I was just, like, freaking out at this point because I thought I was going to jail because we were trespassing. I kept telling my friend, like, dude, we're going to be in so much trouble. But he's like, no, man, it's all good. And so then at this point, later on that day, as soon as that was over, I just pretty much was like, all right, I got to go because I was scared at this point that the cops were going to drive to my house. And then the cop pulled down the road of his house, so he pretty much just took off. I took off. And then, so later that day, when I got back to my house, it was like all good, and my mom didn't say anything about it, so I was like, okay, we're all good. And then he calls me up on the phone. He's like, dude, my mom knows what happened. I was like, what? And then he's like, yeah, so my mom told me someone in the neighborhood saw that we were hanging out and saw the cops come. And I was like, are you in trouble? He's like, no. And then he was like, dude, you got to do something. He's like, she's thinking about telling your mom. And I was like, crap. And then he had to legit beg his mom not to say nothing. So at that point, I was just like cringing all day in fear of like getting in so much trouble for getting the cops called and getting in all this junk of trouble. So pretty much, yeah. So that was the time I got in trouble with the cops. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed the story because I really did not enjoy the incident, like I said in the beginning. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. So yeah, guys, more story times coming soon. I pretty much love doing these things. So yeah, guys, hope you have a great day. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.